Hi again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Keeping It Real with Coach Neal. Alongside the head coach of the UNCW women's soccer team, Chris Neal, I'm Eric Rue. And Coach, a weird time to have a bye week of sorts, but you guys are in a little bit of a break after that Virginia Tech game last Sunday. What have you done during this break to kind of keep the team fresh and keep them going as you enter league play this week?
We did a variety of different things. We wanted to challenge them and practice at a high level, but also give them a little bit of time to decompress and exhale coming off last weekend. And we also wanted them to spend some time to really get ahead on their academics so that hopefully we don't have that stress going into conference play. So we mixed it up a little bit. They had time to do some stuff personally, but we managed to train at a very high level, and I think we accomplished our goals. I feel good about where we're at physically and mentally heading into CAA play.
After such a tough non-conference schedule with a number of quality opponents and just one right after the next, did this break come at a pretty good time for you?
We'll see. We'll find out after this weekend. We've got two great opponents in Elon and Northeastern. Hindsight is obviously what it is, and we'll look back at our results coming off the weekend, and hopefully we've got two W's, and we can say what we did was perfect. If we don't pick up two wins, then we'll have to reevaluate how we prepared for the week and make some changes in the future if needed.
Going into conference play, again, Thursday night you go to Elon, a place that you're very familiar with, for the league opener. You know a lot of the personnel at Elon. How much of an advantage is that for you as you prepare for that contest Thursday night?
Well, I think if we do our jobs as coaches, we know every single opponent going into play before we play them. So I obviously spent 10 years there. A big piece of my family history lies in Elon. I recruited the vast majority of that roster, but I don't think there's any advantage to it. In fact, it might be a little bit of a disadvantage because I could overthink this, and I do know a lot about that team, and they're obviously going to be jacked up to play against me as their former coach. But we should, as coaches, our job is to make sure we know every opponent like the back of our hand before we play them.
Elon and UNCW played to a 2-2 draw here in the regular season finale last year. Moving ahead to Sunday, Northeastern at home. It's going to be alumni weekend. You're going to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of your CAA championship, having some alumni back. But the Huskies are a very tough squad, and you're going to have to prepare for them on Sunday as well.
Yeah, Northeastern is a traditional CAA power, and they played a very tough non-conference schedule to prepare themselves for league play. So I think that we have that in common. I do love the fact that, you're talking about two very different places to play, here versus Northeastern. So I love the fact that we have them at home.
And again, having the alumni back this weekend, how important is it for them to come and see this team play?
Well, it's going to be fun having the alumni back that won that championship in 2009. I think more importantly, it's going to be so beneficial for our current student athletes and our current team to see those people and see those alumni. Also, Jen Ludeman, our assistant coach, was a member of that championship team. And I really hope that our current team gets motivation by seeing these players and hearing their stories and seeing what that championship means to Coach Ludeman, and it inspires them to go get a ring of their own.
Seahawks and Huskies, 1 o'clock. You can see that game on the Seahawk Digital Network at uncwsports.com/SDN, and make sure to get your tickets by going to uncwsports.com/buy tickets. Coach, best of luck this week. We'll chat with you again next week.
Thanks again.
He's head coach Chris Neal. I'm Eric Rue. Thanks for joining us on this edition of Keeping It Real with Coach Neal.